The administration caving and you're saving. The U.S. Agency for International Development suspending a program it was using to train foreign workers for jobs in English-speaking call centers. This is a victory for my next guest, who says this simply amounted to the U.S. government paying millions of dollars to give away American jobs. Here now, Congresswoman Vicky Hartzler. Congresswoman, good to have you.
Thanks. Great to be here.
This seemed preposterous at first blush, and obviously you seized on that, and other wiser folks in Congress, said, yeah, she's absolutely right. But how did it happen in the first place?
Well, I think you've given this administration too much of a leeway with the budget and with rulemaking and other entities. It's time to rein him in all aspects. And certainly this is a perfect example of them misusing our tax dollars. We are over.
But it goes against everything even he's said.
Yeah. Well, he clearly doesn't have a handle on his administration. We see that with perhaps the Secret Service incident. We see that. We see that with his Attorney General and Fast and Furious down on the border. He doesn't have a clear handle over his departments.
We're told, Congresswoman, that he was reportedly apoplectic about the whole GSA thing. Those are Axelrod's words, I believe, in the Sunday talk shows. But the president has never said anything publicly about that. So he might be apoplectic or just very angry, but we wouldn't know. Do you think the no drama thing on these and other issues actually hurts him? That he doesn't seem properly outraged?
Well, clearly he hasn't shown a commitment to cutting excessive spending and making our government more efficient and more effective, and that goes right to the leadership. He has not come down and told us here in Congress that we have to quit spending money that we don't have. He hasn't put forth a budget that displays that. And in the House, we have been trying to get us back to fiscal sanity here and passing a budget that actually gets back to a balance. And he hasn't done that. He hasn't led from the top, and he isn't sending the message down to his departments that we need to be efficient and effective and quit wasting taxpayer dollars.
But does it bug you, Congresswoman, just even on a personal level, not that you should take responsibility, that the public tends to distrust Congress more than it does the president?
Well, they don't understand that there's a House and a Senate. And in the House, we have been passing bills to create jobs. We have repealed Obamacare. We have been reining in the government regulations, passing bills to increase our energy use here in America and get us on a path to a balanced budget. We voted on a balanced budget amendment. So we have been doing the people's work in the House. It's the Senate and Harry Reid that has blocked everything we're trying to do. And the president has been opposed to what we're trying to do. So I think when people clearly understand that, they know where the problem lies, and I hope they'll speak in November and make it clear which one they believe really is on their side.
Are a lot of your colleagues worried, though, that at least now, and you and I are saying during the break, polls are ever changing? But right now the polls look pretty good for the president. His favorability in a lot of the swing states, maybe because they're at least off the mat, they're hardly off to the races, but they're doing better. He's doing okay.
Well, when we talk about his policies, people understand they're a complete failure, and he's going to try to run this campaign on division and envy because he has nothing else to run on. Clearly his health care policy is opposed by most Americans, and it's going to be devastating for them. Gas prices have more than doubled since he took office because of his failed energy policies and his refusal to use and to promote the energy resources we have here, and his regulations that are strangling small businesses. They're all a result of his leadership, and it needs to be replaced with someone who supports the American people and what they want.
All right, I'm going to go out on a limb here, Congresswoman, and put you down as a no on re-electing the president. Just we'll get that out of the way.
Yes, that's clear.
All right, Congresswoman, thank you very, very much.
You bet.
Good seeing you in the flesh.
See you.
When we come back.